Dear world, welcome back to the HashSet. So today we'll be starting the HashSet. Previously, we have started the array list, then we have started the linked list. This is all the codes of which linked list, array list are available on my Git in the below links. And now today we will be discussing the HashSet. I've already made a HashSet introduction.java file where we can understand the basic features of HashSet. And after this HashSet, we will move through the linked HashSet. So let's deep dive into this HashSet. What are the features of HashSet? First, this is whenever we store anything like in terms of HashSet. Whenever we store anything in terms of HashSet, we use hashing. You might be wondering what is hashing. Hashing is a encryption type of method. Encryption type of method. Hashing is an encryption type of hashing method where we generate a hash that is unique hash ID, and with respect to that unique hash ID we submit or we accumulate the data. This is second features. HashSet features. Second features is only unique elements are available in the HashSet. That is, in HashSet we can only store unique elements. Even if we add duplicate elements, HashSet will ignore adding those duplicate elements. So we will be only adding unique elements. Third, allows one null value. In HashSet we can allow one null value. Whereas when we are in list like linked list, array list, we could add multiple null values, multiple duplicate elements. But in HashSet we can only use one null value, and every time the elements will be unique. That means when LeetCode or while solving any DS problems, if you get any type of problem where you have to use any unique elements features or unique element set, then we can use this HashSet. This is non-synchronized in manner. In HashSet, no insertion order, there is no insertion order. Like in linked list, and the insertion order is maintained, but here no insertion order, there is no insertion order. In case of search operation, if we need to search elements, then HashSet is the best approach. Now list and HashSet, what is the difference? As I told, the difference is simple, that in HashSet only unique elements are saved, but in list, non-unique elements, duplicate elements, we can store anything that we want in the list. Now the constructors, few very important constructors of HashSet. This is first, if we just use HashSet, a empty HashSet will be created. This is a constructor. Second, this is HashSet integer capacity. If we just mention the capacity, then HashSet will be created, but with this capacity, with the mentioned capacity, and the capacity will automatically get increased when we come up to the limit of the capacity. Suppose we mention two argument, integer capacity and float load factor, then this constructor will be invoked and HashSet with this particular capacity and load factor will be generated, and this is used to generate a HashSet with collection C, that means with the object of other classes, with other collections. So these are the few unique features of HashSet. Now we will move through codes and we will see all the methods of HashSet. So let's this is HashSet YT. Look, this is, here is our file and our directory. Check the directory. We are in this directory. Our main directory Java collection and HashSet YouTube. So this is the main directory. So we will be create one new file, code HashSet1 HashSet1.java. Now as the file name is HashSet1, so our class name must be same as file name according to Java rules. So let's write public class HashSet1 public static void main string of this is. Look, this public static void main, we always have to use static keyword in front of main so that our compiler, our programming runners can enter into this main function without any object. It can be invoked. That's why we use static keyword. Return type is null, that's why this is void, that there will be no return type. This is main function, and this is arguments will be in array type of strings. So okay, let's run. First we need to import HashSet. So let's import java.util.hashSet. You can also import java.util.star and it will import all the features, but we will only use HashSet. So this is HashSet. HashSet set1 equals to new HashSet. New HashSet. Oh sorry, I just missed the type. We always have to mention the type, what type. So let's say we are inserting strings here. HashSet this is. In here we do not need to mention anything as by the new rule of Java. Now let's add elements. Set1 dot add WikiGalaxy. Set1 dot add WikiCode. Set1 dot add WikiStacks. Okay, so as you can see, we added 3 elements. Now let's print the elements. There are a lot of methods how we can print the elements, but today we will use only simple methods. So let's print the entire set at once. For that we can use system.out. System.out.println. Set1. It's done, println, and now we'll compile. First we need to compile this file, Java file, and we need to make a dot class file, and then we will run that dot class file. So let's compile. Java compile -d. This is directory dot, that means current directory, HashSet1 dot java. And now you can see HashSet1 class file has been generated. Now we will be running this file. So let's run Java HashSet1, and we can see WikiGalaxy, WikiStack, we got the entire set is printed. Now as I mentioned that in HashSet only unique elements are added. That means what we try to add duplicate elements, Control C, Control V. And now there is 3 duplicate elements of this WikiStacks. And now again we have to compile this file, Java compile. Now run, and you can see the output here is only 3 unique elements. So you can see that in HashSet we can only add unique elements. So there is only unique elements. The duplicate got ignored. So this is the first add method. Suppose we want to add another set into it. What we can do for that? So let's make another set for this. HashSet string. Look, we can only add the sets where the data type is same. So if you want to add another set here, the data type must be of type string. So this is the string. Set2 new HashSet. Set2 dot add wiki housing. Set2 dot add wiki play. Set2 dot add wiki free education. Okay, done. So this is set2. We created set2. Suppose we want to print and we want to check the set2. So for that we can do system.out.println set2. Now suppose we want to add this set2 with this set1, and for that we can use this set all method. We will be using set all method. System set1, we are adding with set1, so set1 dot add all, we are adding all the elements of set2. So this will add all the elements of set2 with set on. Now we will be printing all the elements. So system.out.println printing elements after adding set2 with set1. Now look, we can again use this println system.out.println set1, and it will print all the elements. Now we will, instead of printing directly, we will print one by one all the elements, and we will be using the iterator class. Iterator is actually a class. Iterator is a class which is implemented by collection class. That means HashSet is also having the iterator class. So let's import the iterator. Import java.util.iterator. So we imported the iterator. Now let's make a iterator object. Iterator itr, that is equals to list set1 dot iterator. This I is small I, and while iterator dot has next system dot out dot println iterator dot next. Look, this iterator we first make initialized an object iterator where all the set1's elements come, and now this has next will check if the iterator is having next value. If next value is having, it will return true, and once it returns true, the program will go inside it, and inside it will print the element and then dot next. After printing, it will move to the next element. So this is how the iterator works. Now let's check if our code works or not. System.out.println, and now we are printing the entire hash set at once. So this is set 1. Now we again need to compile as we change the program. Java compile manage t.hashset1.java. Now we'll run Java HashSet1 and now see everything's come here. Set1.add all of set2. So it automatically added wiki free education first, wiki free education, then wiki housing, then wiki play, wiki stack. That means you can see all the elements got added, and this is one by one it got printed as we iterated. We can also use the for each, etc., fr for, etc. we can use to print the elements, but here I have used the standard iterator class. So one thing you might be noticing, that why instead of WikiGalaxy, why wiki free education came in the front? This might be your question. So the question answer is simple. In HashSet, we do not maintain the insertion order. As I already discussed, that no insertion order. That means HashSet will automatically generate their hashes and they will maintain the order. There will be no insertion order. So insertion order is not maintained here. So this is, we made an element, we set all the elements. Suppose what if you want to remove this wiki free education? So let's keep it. What if you want to remove this wiki play? We don't love playing because we are programmers. So let's remove it. List1 dot remove wiki play, and it will remove this wiki play. And now let's again check. So bring it here. Again compiling. List1.remove, error cannot find symbol. Oh sorry, we are not in array list, we are in set1, we are in HashSet. So this is set1.remove. Java compile manage t Java, and now look, there is no wiki play. Can you see here? There is no wiki play. There is no wiki play. Wiki play is removed. What suppose if you want to remove all the elements of this list? From here you want to remove all the elements of set2. So you can just use set1.remove all set2, and it will remove all the elements of set2. What if you want to clear the entire list? So first remove all the elements. Java compile Java, and now we can see only there is 3 elements of list set1. That is all the elements of set2 has been removed. What if you want to clear all the everything of set1? So for that you can use clear method, set1.clear, and now it will clear all the elements. Again compiling, and you can see there is nothing. Once we invoke the clear, it got cleared. Before we printed all the elements, they printed all the elements of set2, set1, etc. But after we invoke the clear method, it cleared all the elements and there is no elements. So these are all the unique and the basic and the most important functions of HashSet that we use. The most important features about HashSet is that in HashSet only unique elements are added. Through using add method we can add elements. Using add all method we can add the entire another hash set in that set using add all method. We also observe that. Then we also observed removing, how to remove elements. Then remove all method of set2. Then we saw using clear and the iterator functions. Here is more elements. There are more ways how we can print the elements. Like instead of iterator we could use for each, or we could use the for standard for loop using the dot size method. So I have already discussed all those in my previous videos of array list and linked list, so I didn't discuss all those. So in next video and next session we will be discussing the linked HashSet. This was HashSet where we didn't maintain the order, but in linked HashSet we maintain the order. So for this video we are finishing here. Thanks, that's all. Let's meet in the linked HashSet.